guys, welcome to Stacking the Shelves for the week preceding February 27th. It's almost March, which is like completely unbelievable. But I did get 3 books this week, so I thought I'd go ahead and go over them. I have not gotten my Alcra yet. I'm hoping I get that soon. I think it just shipped out. So, anyways, the first book I got is actually a book for review, and I'm gonna have to look over my computer really quick to cheat. And that's Angel of the Overpass, which is the 3rd book in the Ghost Roads series by Shauna McGuire. This is a series that is set in the Encrypted's world, but it features Rose, who is she's kind of like the Phantom Prom Queen ghost or whatever, the one where the girl was killed on a prom date, and she's been haunting cars and stuff. But the whole theory behind the Crossroads ghosts is they need to travel to get energy. Anyway, she's all tied in with all the Encrypted's characters as well. I didn't know if there was actually going to be another book in the series because I have a lot of trouble finding information on it. But yeah, it looks like there is, and it's Angel of the Overpass. It comes out May 11th, and I got a copy through NetGalley to review. All right. The other 2 I got were from the library. We were taking a little library break, but decided to stop taking a little library break. And the first one of those is My Cousin Rachel by Daphne du Maurier. I think that's how you say that. I've heard a lot about this author from other people, and I have not read it at all. I believe these are more like historical mysteries or something like that. So I'm excited to read it. I think it will be a fun read. And then the second book I got from the library is one everybody has probably heard of a million times, and that is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. Again, I've mentioned this before on my channel, but I am not a huge V.E. Schwab fan. She's very hit or miss for me. I actually like her middle grade series under her Victoria Schwab name a little bit better. It's about a girl who journeys with her parents to these underground catacombs and stuff in different major cities and ends up having to help ghosts solve their problems. Some of her adult books I haven't liked as much, so we'll see. Maybe I'll like this, maybe I won't. It got a ton of hype, and a ton of people do love it, and she's got a very rabid fan following. So we'll see. Anyways, I got it. I've had it. I think I've been on my hold list on the library for I don't know, 3 months or something like that. I think it was number 60 when I got put on the list. So I requested a really long time ago, but it'll be a fun read, I think. I hope it's a fun read. I hope I like it. It seems like it might just be kind of long, but we'll see. And speaking of kind of long, I'm in the middle of reading Legendborn, which was another super hyped up fantasy book last year, and it is long. I think part of my issue with it is I'm also listening to a book called The Lightning Struck Heart by T.J. Klune, who wrote The House in the Cerulean Sea. And it is nothing like The House in the Cerulean Sea, but it is hilarious. It has got so much wrong, dirty humor in it, as well as being very heartfelt and sweet. And there's a lot of fantasy adventure and stuff like that. But it is so funny and so good that every time I sit down to read, and I'm listening to an audiobook, I think I said, every time I sit down to read Legendborn, I just want to go finish listening to The Lightning Struck Heart instead. So that's more my fault for the selection of books I picked, I guess. But Legendborn has been good. I'm about 250 pages in. I just am having a really hard time sitting down and concentrating on reading it. I sit down and I read a chapter and then I get up and wander away, and it's just not one of those books where I'm sitting down and I'm like, oh my god, I can't put this down, so yeah, I guess that's a mini pre-book review halfway through Legendborn. Other than that, any news? It's finally warm here in Minnesota, and by warm we mean it's in the 30s and 40s. It feels amazing, and maybe that sounds ridiculous, but when you consider last Monday it was minus 30 when I got in my car, having it be 40 out is 70 degrees warmer, and it feels like day and night. And we actually it's kind of a mess right now because all the ice on the road starts to melt, and it's just slush. They're Most of the main roads are fine, but like the roads in our neighborhood, there's slush that's like 3 or 4 inches deep in some places. It's kind of a mess. Like you're driving your car through 20 miles an hour and you're still getting slush like flying up onto your window shield. Anyways, very happy, very excited about that. We were kind of debating whether or not to do something over spring break. We did decide to go ahead and do something over spring break. We will be renting a house in Tennessee near the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. And I know part of it will still be closed. My son has really early spring break. It's like the second or third week of March. So it's not even like in Minnesota, it's not spring. But everybody in my household is going a little bit crazy, and we just decided that we needed to go do something. And I think it will be fairly safe because we are renting like our own house again, and we'll go up. We'll mainly do hiking because that's mainly what we like to do, anyways. So yeah, I think it'll be okay. I hope it'll be okay. Um, I don't know. We'll see. Other than that, my work has been continues to be very crazy. I did find out I'm like moving spots, and so I need to deal with that. And we had a little bit of a personal tragedy with one of the people I work with. Well, a big bit of a personal tragedy. So she's out dealing with that, and so we're kind of down people, and I don't know. It's been very hectic. I'm a little bit concerned that work's going to come back and be like, sorry, you can't go on vacation right now. But we will see how it all goes. Hopefully, we'll get our problems resolved shortly. Um, yeah, my son I think I mentioned my son was having a little bit of a meltdown. He's doing better. There was some grounding and lack of video game playing involved, but he is doing better now. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I don't have a lot to talk about, I guess, right now. So those are stacking the shelves. Hopefully I'll get my Owl Crate soon, and I'll do an Owl Crate unboxing on Wednesday. I'm always curious to see what they send me, and I honestly haven't read a lot of the books they've sent me. I still have These Violent Delights to read, and then Legendborn was one that they sent me that I am reading. Yeah. All right. Well, nothing too exciting. I hope you guys got some great books this week, and that you have a great week of reading ahead of you. I will talk to you on Wednesday, hopefully, for my Owl Crate unboxing. Bye.